Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your rocker run. Hello folks, welcome to this week's edition of Reflections with a Rocker. Can't see it if you don't pay attention to the title already, or the song didn't catch with you, or the hat's not rocking it right. There's a theme on this one, and this one ain't this first part of the story that's kicking us off wasn't that long ago. It's just this past November 2024. One of my son's friends, Justin, runs a show up in Indiana, and he asked old Pops to come up there and do my first ever seminar with some of the younger kids, and first time I ever wrestled in Indiana, so it was kind of cool. It was on a Saturday, like a lot of shows are. But my son said, "Hey Pops, why don't you go about midway, find a place to crash, and then go on up." So looked at the map, picked out Bowling Green, Kentucky was about halfway point between his house and there. And so the plan was to go up Friday, check out the town, do what I do best. Browse, try to get out of trouble. Anyway, got up Saturday morning, kicked up there, did the show, did the seminar, had a good time in my own little world, going down the main highway. Just playing follow the leader, when I took drive ahead course, which used to be a thing at school. The thing was, they said just stay with the flow of traffic, especially on the interstate. So I was in the hammer lane, just kind of keep my distance, but constantly with the truck in front of me, and out of nowhere these headlights come up behind me. I'm like, we go for a while. I'm like, they're staying with me. So maybe they're in a more of a hurry than I am. So I kind of eased over to the right, looking, and they're kind of staying that same distance. I'm like, well, maybe they just wanted me to be the leader. So I'll ease back over. Next thing I know, I see different color lights other than the headlights, like red, blue. I'm like, okay. Ease slowly, cautiously, got over to the edge of the road. Put it in park, cut it off. Hit the hazard flashers, reaching my glove box, got my little packets, got my insurance card and my registration, pull out my license. I'm looking to my left, wait for him to come up to the window, and I'm waiting on here to look. Holy crap. He was on the passenger side. I rolled the windows, kind of explained to him, kind of scared the crap out of me. He was very pleasant police officer, Indiana's Sheriff's Department, some of the finest. Handing all my information to him, he looked at me and goes, "Sir, is there a good reason why when you went under the overpass and we clocked you at 88 and the 70? No, sir." I said, "Actually, I'm just, going with the flow of traffic. Didn't really pay attention where I'm at." So, "Sir, where you come from?" I told him, what was going on up there, stuff like that, and just trying to get back home. Didn't quite tell him my home was going to be in Bowling Green, Kentucky that night, but I was trying to get back home. He said, "All right." He goes back, takes his time, runs his stuff, comes back up to the window, and he's like, goes to hand my stuff. He goes, "Sir, just let you know that there's 19 more miles before you leave my state. I suggest you do the speed limit." Casually said, "Thank you, sir." And I told him, be safe out here yourself, and told him that he was my new hero for the night. Went about my ways, of course. Hit the cruise control, make sure the last 19 miles I follow the direction of hell with that stuff. So, but this is not the first time that old Pops, Uncle Terry, the rocker, whatever you want to call me, has been pulled over by some of the finest in several states. And apparently, I still have the charm to get out of tickets. I even have one, I think it was in Lafayette, Georgia. We left Jimmy Powell's house. How you doing, Jimmy? That was some good meal that day, by the way. Get pulled over. Police officer was talking about it like that, and he said, I'm gonna let you off with a warning. He said, be careful out there. There's some deers out here. And I looked at him, I go, is there any more bears up here too? And he goes, yes, sir, they may be. And he just walks away. Yeah, it's a little ballsy, but I've been known to do it many times before. So, but I mean, you got to love this. I mean, this is so lovable, right? And like, you got to let me go. So I've got a good track record, and hope I keep this track record going, because I heard nowadays the tickets are expensive. But unlike in Smokey and the Bandit, you know, old Junior and Buford T, like, oof, Junior, there's no way that you came from my loins. Unlike that, I've been spending some time with my dad, getting some old stories and stuff, and found out where my need for speed comes from him. Because my cousin, Dale, told me I should ask you about a certain situation, and very interesting stories about how fast and wild and crazy my dad was on 2 wheels and 4 wheels and tearing up pastures and everything else, all that. So apparently it runs in the family. So, but yeah. But don't do like the rocker does. Not everybody can be as lucky as I have been. Follow the speed limits. Be nice to your local police officers. They're out there to protect and serve, and let you off with a warning if you're lucky stuff. But hope you enjoy this one, and be kind on my singing part, because you know I don't even sing in the showers how bad I sing. So as Poops and Pops like to say, peace, love. Keep it at the speed limit. See ya.